Unshaken Truth Podcast and YouTube channel will focus on the debunked shaken baby syndrome hypothesis, related junk science, and false allegations and convictions of child abuse. The program will examine the intersections between the justice system and the medical community in determining innocence or guilt. Josh and Andrew will speak with guests from many different backgrounds and perspectives, including elected officials, subject matter experts, exonerees, attorneys, advocacy groups, and more. Josh Burns and Andrew Roark were both falsely accused of child abuse based on the debunked shaken baby syndrome hypothesis. Both men were exonerated in the same week of November 2024. Since then, Josh and Andrew have been actively advocating for others falsely accused under this flawed, non-scientific theory. Josh testified before the Texas House of Representatives Criminal Jurisprudence Committee on behalf of Robert Roberson, a Texas man on death row convicted based on the same shaken baby hypothesis that brought so much harm and injustice to Josh and Andrew. Andrew was recently featured in the Dallas Morning News. Both men were featured in a recent podcast about Mr. Roberson's case by Dateline NBC with Lester Holt called The Last Appeal. What happened to Josh and Andrew can happen to anyone. In a shocking number of cases, including theirs, medical professionals and law enforcement have rushed to judgment when confronted with an infant or toddler's medical conditions, or worse, sudden death. They stop looking for what really happened, an illness or underlying medical condition, instead calling it abuse based on nothing more than a flawed hypothesis. Too many families' lives have been ripped apart because of this junk science. We want to bring attention to this persistent injustice. Unshaken Truth Podcast's first episode will be available on March 5th. You can go to unshakentruth.com. You can watch and listen to these episodes on the Unshaken Truth YouTube channel or listen on Apple or Spotify. But I have some exciting news. Unshaken Truth will be releasing 4 episodes over the next week. These episodes will give you the opportunity to learn more about the hosts, Josh Burns and Andrew Roark, as they tell their stories of being falsely accused and finally exonerated and declared innocent. They will share with listeners why they want to speak up and bring awareness to the shaken baby syndrome flawed hypothesis. These Meet the Host episodes will be released in 4 episodes starting on February 20th and continuing over the next week. Please go to unshakentruth.com and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Listen and subscribe on Apple and Spotify, and follow Unshaken Truth on social media.